everybody. Welcome back to Pickled Geeks. How you been, bud? I haven't seen you forever.
I know. Well, I like to drink a lot, so I go a lot of different places.
You do.
I try different things, and then I don't know where I am because everything seems different, even in my own home.
I don't even know what that means.
Oh.
We're going to keep it fairly tame tonight.
Let's do it.
Let's have, to go along with our theme, which they always see on the thumbnail anyway, we're going to have a green river.
Okay.
Now, do you have familiar...
Careful, slow.
Yeah. Do you have warm, fuzzy memories of green rivers?
Oh my gosh, yes, I do. And my grandma was from Montezuma, Indiana. And I want to say Green River was made back in the day in Indiana. Well, we'll check maybe.
I'm going to believe you.
Yeah.
Check the show notes.
So we would go, and it would be one of the only places that would have Green River on tap.
On tap? No, I never had it on tap.
Yeah. Well, the little...
Nice.
Yeah.
We would go to the drugstore in Virginia, down the road by Philadelphia, where I used to live. It makes sense if you've been there.
Okay.
But there was a little drugstore there, and you would go up to the soda counter, and they'd make you a Green River.
Oh, perfect.
It was not this bright green, which this is a very pretty green.
I know it is.
Do we know what flavor Green River is?
Sweet.
Let's find out.
Okay.
Cheers. It says zesty lime with a hint of lemon.
Oh,
I don't really get that, though.
I don't get the zesty, but I do wish there was just a dollop of ice cream in there. Yeah.
Ice cream, I don't know if I can do that, but that's good, and it would be a good mixer. We made a drink with it last St. Patty's Day.
We did? Was I with you? Again.
You were.
I was?
You were.
Did we have fun?
We did. It was a great day.
Oh, good.
I think there was maybe an apple whiskey in it.
Oh, that sounds good.
That would go well, right?
Yeah.
We'll put a pin in that and circle back.
Yeah.
St. Patty's Day is not that far away.
Oh, it's coming up. But the purpose of today's episode, the green tie-ins is, let's just do it. February 8th, I believe 2014, because it was like 2814 had something to do with one of the universes of Green Lantern. But February 8th, we're doing this.
I think it's the space sector that he patrols. Does that maybe sound right?
Oh, maybe.
I think so. Again, check the show notes, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. So we had to put it together. I mean, I've always loved old Hal Jordan.
For sure.
Do you know what he says? Are you going to do it?
I do.
I wish we could turn
down. Are you going to do it? Do you know it? In darkest day. No, in brightest day and blackest night. No evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power, Green Lantern's light. I think I got most of it right.
Well, that's okay. And then I try to emphasize whatever. So we got some rings over here, but wait, before we get into, I'm the Funko person. Here's some Green Lantern Funko from Alan Scott to Hal Jordan to a little John Stewart from...
That's really cute.
Burger King. Burger King was giving out some DC stuff. But, yes.
You've got a Kyle Rayner there.
Yes, so that was part of the Justice League, stylized pops at Target. But, wait. There's more.
There is more.
Well, I don't know. For a little snack, I thought something green. And honestly, I wanted to do Jordan almonds. Wouldn't that have been hilarious?
I love a Jordan almond.
And then I checked the price tag.
Yeah.
No. For like 5 almonds, it was like $10.99. And I said, let me just talk about it for free.
We can like Jordan almonds for free.
I know, crunchy, whatever. But for a little thing, it was so much. But the seaweed was right up the alley. Something green, let's try it. We never had it before. Grilled seaweed rolls. So this would probably be something for Aquaman at some point.
A crossover.
Yeah, a crossover.
Crossover event. Crazy to think could have been a pickle. I mean,
I know.
pickles are green.
That's true, but this is something fun we've never really tasted before.
I agree.
And I think my body, my soul is saying we're just going to share one.
Yeah.
Right?
I agree. I feel like that's going to be enough.
Oh, look at this, 10 calories. New diet plan.
Yes.
All right, let's see.
Yes, doctor, I eat a lot of seaweed.
Okay.
It's less green than I expected. Ooh.
Oh.
It's a dark green.
Okay. It does.
Right. I'm just gonna break it because it doesn't look like it's gonna unroll. Is that okay?
That's fine. Just do it real. Oh, God.
It's not too bad. You can have the big piece.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Ooh. Wow, does that smell fishy? All right. Well, cheers.
Okay.
Mmm. Crunchy. Mmm. Oh. Oh. Wow. Is that...
Did you eat that whole thing?
Oh my God. That is... It's salty and it's strangely sweet, but mostly it's fishy.
Yeah.
Ooh. So, in the spirit of recommending things you do not have to buy, I would say you're probably okay skipping that. That was not good. I can't even have a second bite of that.
I know you do.
I usually give everything a second try. No.
So maybe that won't be part of our diet plan, but only 10 calories.
Gross. Per serving, is that whole thing only 10 calories?
Yeah, one roll. One serving. Ha!
I mean, it probably would be great for a diet plan because
it would.
I don't think I'd be very hungry afterwards.
I know. So back to Green Lantern. So we've got a lantern here, which is hilarious. Was this printed? I think this was printed.
No, I think he constructed it. Our good friends of the show, Mike and Rob.
Yeah.
I think Rob constructed that himself.
Yeah. This is awesome. Does it work?
I'm going to need more Green River after that. Ugh.
I know.
It does not work. I think it might have at one time, but I can't figure out how to turn it on. But it is very impressive considering he made the whole thing.
Yeah. And this is more akin to Alan Scott and,
Hal Jordan.
Hal Jordan, I imagine his more... Yeah, it's more vertical, don't you think? I can't remember.
I mean, he used this with Hal Jordan.
Oh,
for Halloween.
But I mean, Hal Jordan's actual lantern was a little different.
Well, the beauty of the Alan Scott, pass that over, is I believe he has his on the front of his costume. Not on that one. Let's see.
Oh, yeah, here.
Oh, yeah. So he has it.
It's more vertical.
His is more vertical, yes. So this is more Hal.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. And which one is this the new?
That is Alan Scott.
But the new one.
Well, but this is the new one.
Well, that's from the Golden Age. Alan Scott is the orig.
He is the orig, but I mean, this comic is within the last 6 months, I believe.
Yeah. So
questions.
Yeah.
If you know, please tell us. Because we would love to know. We do, and it just resonates with us, you know. I mean, what did you think of what's his foot's movie? Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds. There was such potential.
It really was, because I really liked the bad guy who played Sinestro too, but it wasn't great.
No.
But this Alan Scott is gay.
Yes. Well, so is this one with the perm, yeah?
Yeah.
But this one is not him.
I think it is still Alan Scott.
With the perm?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I don't know that it's a perm. Do you think so?
I don't
know.
I like it, but I like his outfit.
Yeah. I don't know. But I am, Hal Jordan goes through a situation where he becomes a bad guy.
Yes, and he turns into a different villain, doesn't he?
Does he become Parallax too? I think he does.
No, Spectre. Is that him?
I don't know that. Gosh. We're bringing up all kinds of really good questions.
I don't know. We just love him as the Hal Jordan over here and right here. This, by the way, the Funko, this was part of the original from 2011.
Oh my gosh, we were barely born.
We were barely born. We barely
Just
knew what
kids.
this was. And this is part of the series where the original Batman, Batgirl, Robin, but he was on here, and you can pick up this now for very reasonable. It was hundreds of dollars, but now it's not. So that's why I have it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So this, very glad to get it. And then, of course, the Pez tie-ins. This is the Hal Jordan that I know.
That Funko, they don't miss an opportunity.
No. And like I said, this was the Kyle. When did he come in with the stylized suit?
He's been around longer than we think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the part of the cover of the Justice League was everybody with their flowing locks. This is the one where Superman had a mullet, perhaps.
You really forget about how important their hairstyles were. I mean, Aquaman had a mullet for a while.
Ooh, he just tried some seaweed.
Yeah. Ooh. Bad.
Who had a mullet? You?
Well, I did. Yes. And a perm, actually. But we're not going to go back to that.
A perm?
Yes, but I think...
Like this?
But I think Alan Scott, the traditional, actually has wavier locks.
I know, but this was natural.
I
don't know what this is, like way high up.
Yeah.
The head, the forehead.
Yeah, it happens.
Well, what are you going to do?
More bangs.
Yes. So anyway, what's that with the rings? And tell us all about that.
So, Green Lantern's been around for a long time.
I know. Let's show that.
I kind of got, I approached Green Lantern because he was an original member of the Justice League.
Yes.
And that's kind of where he introduced us. And then, obviously, he's had his own comics for a long time. And there was a series in the aughts of 2000s.
Okay.
That was called The Blackest Night.
Yeah.
And then they followed up with Brightest Day. And it was a huge crossover event. And that is really what brought me back into comics as adult life. And I'll put a picture on here of some of the comics. But all of the different color of lanterns were involved in that. And it was really interesting because we'd never really seen the full spectrum before.
Yes.
And so, we get the colors, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I have them right. Rage or anger is red. Orange is avarice. Gold is fear. That's the Sinestros. Green is will, your traditional Green Lanterns. Blue is hope. Purple is compassion. And pink is love.
Yeah.
And then we have death and life. And, Star Sapphire, who was Carol Ferris, Hal Jordan's girlfriend, ends up being a Star Sapphire, who is now a good guy. She's part of the Justice League now.
So is that's the blonde girl?
She had dark hair.
Oh. Okay. Well, keep going. There is now another Funko there is a woman.
There's a blonde Green Lantern.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yes,
sorry. Yes.
Oh, I should know her name and I can't remember. She's been around for a little while.
I want to call her Julie.
I'm sure she'd like that. It's not her name. We'll put that in the
We don't know.
notes, too.
It could be a name.
Right.
We don't know.
It's not her name.
Oh.
You know, HBO is doing a new series called Lanterns.
When is that coming out?
It's still a while, but they just announced casting. And Kyle Chandler, do you remember him from Friday Night Lights? Yeah, he's
Coach. The coach.
He's going to be Hal Jordan.
I know, but isn't he a bit long in the tooth?
I think they're going to beef him up, and he's going to be okay.
I did hear that,
Yes,
but
yeah.
It's a little long.
I don't think so. I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I'm excited about it. And I do believe that, Green Lanterns are the space cops of the DC universe. So I'm going to like that setting in the more cosmic arena.
There's so much to talk about in terms of, we haven't even gotten to Guy Gardner and things like that. He's going to make an appearance in the new Superman.
Yes.
And
Nathan Fillion, one of my favorite actors.
Who's a cutie.
Worst haircut, but great actor.
I know. But Guy Gardner started out as part of the Corps, or how did he become Green Lantern?
It's a great question.
Oh, shoot.
Let's put it out there to people.
How did Guy Gardner become part of this? I remember him being real goofy. And then the Justice League revival, he was there with his, leather coat and his hair. And it was funny.
I believe he was a member of the Justice League International. I think that's where he spent most of his time.
Okay.
Does that sound right?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
And so I still can't wait to see that. And now I can't wait to see the coach. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Well, that's exciting.
I'm real curious how they're going to beef him up to pull it off, because he's not
CGI.
like that is maybe. If they offered to give me CGI 6-pack, I'd take it.
Me too. Me too. A 6-pack or a 6-pack.
Right. Or both.
Or both.
CGI.
What pennies. Pennies on the dollar.
Exactly. So I feel like if Paul Rudd can be Ant-Man, and I know we're crossing universes there.
Yeah.
But he's not somebody that I would have taken as a superhero type.
Yeah.
I think Kyle Chandler kind of falls in that, and I think that's going to work out. But he's real earnest, and Hal Jordan's real earnest too. So.
Well, that's true. Yeah. Yes, it's true.
Yeah.
But I mean, the whole premise of the Hal Jordan from the Bronze Age or whatever of comics was that he had no fear.
Right.
And so, Ryan Reynolds was full of fear in that movie.
Oh, I mean, no offense, Ryan, but it was a stinker.
I know. Call us anyway.
Exactly.
Let's talk about it.
I think we could joke about it. It'd be real funny.
We could have some drinks or some Green River. All right. Well, thank you for listening to us. By the way, do you like this scarf of the Justice League Super Friends folks?
Well, we're going to put a picture in because it's probably hard for them to see.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we'll put a picture of it because it's pretty amazing. Is it a scarf? Is that what it is?
That's what I think. It's some sort of table covering. I don't know, but...
It is today.
It is today. So thanks for joining us and listen to our ramblings about Green Lantern on February 8th. I don't even know if this is going to release on February 8th.
What's today? It'll be close.
We're going to hit it real close.
For it. Yeah, absolutely. Until next time, though, stay geeky.
Stay pickled.
Thanks.
Thank you. Okay.
Not bad.
All right.
Oh, good job, Rob.